There's a lot of fashion. There's some ugly stuff too. But it's gonna be great.
That's the tagline for All Stars 8. Some ugly stuff. Hello, hello, hello. I am Joey Nolfi with Entertainment Weekly, here with the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 8, and we're in the presence of true drag royalty today, winner of Miss Continental and also winner of many Drag Race fans' hearts on season 8. Please welcome the gorgeous Miss Naysha Lopez. How are you?
Hola, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So great now that I'm talking with you, honestly.
Okay.
Look at this. Come on. Who wouldn't be happy
so
to be
sweet.
in this presence?
Thank you.
And I wish that you all could smell the smell in this room right now, because when she walked in, it was truly just like a cloud of just excellence.
Well, I had to. I was coming to see you, of course. That to smell good too.
No, what's the perfume called again? I love the name.
It's called Queen Bee.
Fitting. It's very fitting. Very fitting. No, it is so lovely to see you back.
Likewise.
I have to know, did the call to come back come like RuPaul calling you on the stage, like, how soon can you come here? Was that a producer calling you? Just like that?
You know what? It was two very different phone calls, actually. This one was very unexpected. I have a show that I do, a viewing party at Roscoe's in Chicago.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm asked this question all the time. Will you go to All Stars? And I'm like, yeah, if the opportunity presents itself, whatever. Now, I'm always spilling tea at Roscoe's, so I'm like, they're never.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm always spilling tea. So I'm like, they're never going to invite me to All Stars. I talk too much.
That's true.
And sure enough, they called, and I'm just like, oh, wow. Yeah, I'm on board. Let's do it. So yeah, it was a little bit different this time.
Yeah, many queens' careers have ended at Roscoe's. Responsible. You are responsible for that. No,
They signed the NDAs, not me.
Very true, very true. No, seriously, the event at Roscoe's is like one of the best things in the entire Drag Race canon. It is so good. Like, I feel like I'm always seeing clips from that online go viral. It's wonderful.
For sure, I'm so blessed to be a part of it.
Yes. It's interesting, there hasn't been a season 8 queen on All Stars since All Stars 5. You're the first in a few years. Why do you think that is?
Season 8 for me, I think, was a personality season. It was really strong personalities.
Yeah.
And I think the last time there were a couple of them from season 8, right? You had like Thorgy, Naomi. Were they all on the same season?
Thorgy was not on with Naomi, no.
Okay. Derek Barry. Derek
Barry's on All Stars 5.
All Stars 5, right. Yep. So I feel like there were a few of them. There's very few that aren't now, if you think about it, because I think they hit up that season pretty soon for All Stars, because it's a personality season and everyone was so different and so great. Yeah. So I think they've exhausted season 8. I think I'm probably one of the last ones left from season 8.
Were you Team Derek or India?
Can I be like neither?
Just do the peppermint fingers.
I am not a part of any of those teams.
But are you here to break the season 8 curse for All Stars?
Anytime that there's a curse, I'm here to break it. Anytime.
We love that attitude.
Yeah.
So what do you think of how Bob has represented the season? Such a great winner.
Listen, Bob is the epitome of what a winner should be, I feel like. He's gone to do some amazing things and just continues to keep Drag Race on a pedestal where it should be. And I'm so grateful to have been a part of season 8 with Bob. He's absolutely amazing. And he's a friend, so I love Bob.
Yeah. Did you ask Bob for any advice before going to All Stars?
I did not, because, we're not supposed to say anything, blah, 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 whatever. So I did not ask for advice. I get kind of tunnel vision when I'm, in competition mode, so I was so focused that asking anyone for advice was just not one of the things that I'm usually the person people ask for advice, by the way.
That's a great answer.
I'm such a competitive person.
Of course.
So yeah.
Who wouldn't ask a Miss Continental for advice?
Right?
Seriously.
I win.
You do. You absolutely do. Now, speaking of season 8, have you had any contact with Robbie Turner since all of that went down? Do you know where she is?
Turner. I don't. I really don't. I've gone to Seattle, right? Yeah, Seattle.
Yeah.
And that's the last time that I seen her since her tragic accident with
was that recently?
Uber. No, that Uber. Oh, no. This is before the Uber gig.
Oh, okay. That was before the
fiasco. Yeah. I don't like to say negative things.
No, it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just truly, these people are truly wondering where she is.
No, seriously. seriously. Yeah, she's like completely disappeared.
Yeah.
And I just hope that she's well.
Yeah,
you know?
no, that all positive vibes.
Yeah,
to her, of
totally.
course. Now, in terms of Drag Race excellence, you do have an iconic family. You're the sister of Dita Ritz?
Dita
Is that
Ritz,
correct?
correct.
I mean, everybody has also called for her to be on All Stars. I mean, have you talked about maybe like a mutual desire to go on All Stars with her?
We never talked about going together, but we've expressed interest, her more so than I. She really wants this, and I hope that it happens for her.
Me too.
Sometime soon. You know, my advice to her has always been is it's about timing, and the timing will be right. It's just, it's not right now. So hopefully soon, though.
Yes.
Hopefully soon. But yeah.
We need to manifest that, Miss
Absolutely.
Dita, on a future All-Star
Absolutely.
season. You're also sisters with Jada Essence Hall and Kimora, right?
Totally,
Yes, yeah. So you do have, I mean, this is such an excellent family you come from. So no advice from them either.
No, I did not contact any of them. I did get some like good luck and, you know, turn it out, you know, from Jada, because I spoke to her. You know, I was getting some hair. You know, her husband does hair and stuff like that. So I got some hair from the hubby, and got to chit chat with her for a little bit. So she's like, "Hey, good luck, girl. Turn it out, blah blah blah," that kind of thing. But yeah, she knows how I get. You know, just like I get real focused, and you know, yeah.
Now, since you are the one that people ask for advice, what did you tell them before they went on their seasons?
The same advice that I tell anyone in any kind of competition is to be themselves.
Yeah.
You know, every time, you know, someone goes to Continental, they're like, "Oh, I have to be Continental. I'm going to RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh, I have to be this way. You know, I have to be funny, or I have to be this, I have to be that." And to be honest with you, you just have to be yourself. That's when you shine the most. Everybody else is taken. Just you be you, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think that goes for any competition.
And I think that runs consistent. You can see that run consistent throughout your career. I mean, you're very genuine, you're very fun, you're very uninhibited. So, I mean, I think that you are an example of practicing what you preach. And back on season 8, you memorably returned to the competition after being eliminated. RuPaul called you on that iconic telephone on the judging panel and asked you to come back. So do you think that that made you a stronger competitor coming back, knowing that you were brought back after being eliminated? Or did that maybe put more pressure on you, knowing that you had already been eliminated and were returning to the competition?
If it makes sense, it was both. Because I felt like going back into the competition, the other competitors were like, okay, if she brought her back, she likes her. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they're just like, she is competition. You know what I mean? Like, but then at the same time, I always think that any queen returning, it's easier to send the girl home that's already been home. Do you know what I mean? So I had that in the back of my head where I'm like, okay, I need to just work that much harder because I'm given this opportunity. Now, it's just me and Trixie, I think, are the only 2 queens that have come back and have stayed.
Yep.
So I mean that was good. I'm glad that I was able to at least do that. So,
No, it's an interesting statistic to break because a lot of them they come back and then they're gone the same episode. So, stunt casting.
Right. Yeah.
But no, I mean no, you broke the curse there too. I mean you're breaking curses.
Curse breaking, I'm telling you.
Did you have the same feeling heading into All Stars 8 then? Do you think you were more confident coming back this time than maybe first setting foot on season 8?
Definitely, because you know, there has to be growth, right? And if you're doing drag and you're not growing, then just stop doing it. And some people should stop doing it. There has to be growth.
Stop.
No, you should stop. Oh no, stop. No, there should be growth, and I feel like I have grown, but still continue to be true to myself.
So in what ways do you think that you have grown? Like, I mean, I imagine you went into season 8 thinking, okay, there are certain challenges that I'm going to do so well at. So heading into All Stars 8, were you thinking like maybe I will excel at different challenges because my skill set has evolved since then?
Well, you know, the thing is, I went into season 8 knowing who I was, but very caught up in my own aesthetic and not allowing myself to kind of just break free of that and do other things and embrace different aesthetics.
Yeah.
Because going into Drag Race, even if you're a comedy queen, at one point you're gonna have to serve beauty, fashion, and vice versa. A fashion or beauty queen has to ugly it up a bit and, you know, be funny. And so the second time around, I feel like I was way more prepared to do that than I did the first time.
Great.
So for sure.
Yeah, and that's the only experience that comes after going through the whole experience.
Absolutely.
Once coming back more confident.
Yeah.
I also heard that you were almost cast on season 1. Is that true?
I would love to have this conversation with RuPaul because we had we get this like cast letter and then I believe the budget got cut. So it went from like 12 to 8. So
Dollars for season 1 budget?
yeah, I mean that budget was, I mean, it was small to begin with.
$12 to
So it went to $8, and so it got cut, and then I just got a postcard that was like, try again next year. Unfortunately, blah blah blah, and it was actually signed by RuPaul. It was from her, so I'm like, oh, okay, so there was that, and then there was another season that I got asked to audition, and I was Miss Continental at the time.
Right.
So I couldn't. I mean, they gave me the option, the Continental system, Jim Flynn.
Yeah.
He said, if you want to, go for it, but you're going to miss this and this and this and this. And you know
it's
what?
a rough
I worked
choice.
way too hard to be Miss Continental to start missing it. And if RuPaul's Drag Race really wants me, then I'll get on another time. And I did.
Twice.
Yeah.
2 more times. Do you still have that postcard from Ru? Did you keep it?
I do. I do have it. I do have it. It's in this one bin with a bunch of like little cards and God, I need to throw it out. I do still have it.
Don't throw the postcard
I won't throw that
Do
one
not
out. I
throw that
promise. I
postcard
won't
out.
throw that one out.
Who do you think fans are going to be most surprised by what they do on All Stars 8? Not necessarily just being on the cast, but like their fashion, their performance in the challenges. Who are the fans going to be most surprised by?
Easy answer to this, and everyone should have the same answer because this person just, I feel, just blew everyone away, and it's Jessica Wilde. When she competed the first time, I think it's season 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
I'm not
season
sure,
2.
but okay, season 2. She was still living in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
There was a huge language barrier, and the way that she has learned how to speak English, masters it now, because she does. She doesn't think she does, but she really does. She's hilarious. She's charming, and I'm just so proud of what I got to witness with Jessica.
Definitely.
For sure.
On All Stars 6, though, when she came back as a lip sync assassin, did you saw that?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely,
So good. So I'm very excited to see what she does
For sure.
on the season. Who do you think on this season is going to impress people most on the runway in terms of like a glow up from their original season?
I can't say me, right? Okay,
Well,
let's
maybe
see.
you can
Runway.
say yourself.
No. Okay, no. I have two people that I can say on the runway. Me, because I only got to do a couple runways, so I'm gonna say me. But also Kahanna Montrese.
Oh, yeah.
Kahanna. I mean, not even the runway. She's just this little ebony goddess. She's a Barbie. Oh my God, she's absolutely
beautiful.
stunning. On the runway, she looks everything.
Yeah. I even thought her elimination outfit, like I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah.
Like, with the okay, I take it back.
No,
I take
I'm
those
like,
words
yeah.
back. Well, yeah, in order to have a glow up, you have to start from somewhere.
Absolutely.
There you go. We'll twist it to say that. Last thing I'll ask you is, what do you think is going to gag people the most about All Stars 8 in general? Like, are the twists twisting? What can we expect from this season?
The twist is the twist. Like, it really, really is. There's seasons that are very kumbaya, let's all be
Season 9.
very that. And then there's seasons that get kind of, real. And I think that this season is an amazing combination of the two. We are incredibly honest with each other, and in doing so, we're also very loving with each other. So I think you're gonna get a little bit of both worlds. There's a lot of fashion. There's some ugly stuff too. But it's gonna be great.
That's the tagline for All Stars 8. Some ugly stuff. Great. I love it. But being honest with each other, that means Untuck's gonna be good.
Oh, it's so good.
Can't wait. I cannot wait to see you on this season, Naysha. Thank you for being so lovely and sweet always. Stay tuned for more from the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 8.